Roman Reigns has beaten almost everyone. Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Cody Rhodes. He's built one of the greatest legacies in modern WWE. But there's one name that refuses to disappear: Seth Rollins. No matter how dominant Roman becomes, one question continues to haunt him. Why can't he beat Seth when it matters most? And according to everything we've seen on WWE television, that's exactly the story Triple H wants to tell heading into SummerSlam. Let's break it down. On the surface, WWE is selling this as a battle between two legends, a rivalry 14 years in the making, the final chapter between the last two pillars of the Shield. But beneath that story lies something much more interesting. This isn't really about the championship. It's about Roman Reigns trying to erase the one weakness that's followed him throughout his entire career. Because when Seth Rollins confronted Roman on the June 29th edition of Raw, he didn't attack Roman physically, he attacked his legacy. Looking Roman directly in the eyes, Seth said, "You have never beaten me when it matters most, Roman. You can conquer the world, but you can't conquer your own past." That single line changed the entire rivalry, and Roman's response made it even bigger. Instead of dismissing Seth's comments, Roman admitted exactly how much this match means to him. He said, "I don't just want to beat you, Seth. I need my family to see me beat you. I am going to close the door on the Shield forever." Think about that for a second. Roman didn't say he wanted another title defense. He said he needed this victory. That's a completely different mindset. And there's a reason for it. Because history hasn't been kind to Roman whenever Seth Rollins stands across the ring. The biggest example came at Royal Rumble 2022. Seth didn't just challenge Roman. He walked to the ring dressed as a member of the Shield, using their old entrance music. Instead of staying focused, Roman completely lost control. He refused to release the guillotine choke, got himself disqualified, and never actually defeated Seth. Roman left with the championship, but Seth left knowing he'd beaten Roman mentally. And if you think that settled their rivalry, it didn't. Their next major collision at WrestleMania ended in complete chaos, with CM Punk's involvement preventing either man from proving they were truly better. Which brings us to SummerSlam. For the first time in years, Roman finally has the chance to answer the one question that's followed him throughout his career. Can he actually beat Seth when everything is on the line? But while WWE is building that story on television, the internet is focused on something else: the third member of the Shield. Ever since Roman and Seth started referencing their history together, fans have been asking the same question: could Dean Ambrose somehow return? Some have even speculated about Jon Moxley appearing as a special guest enforcer. Realistically, that remains highly unlikely. Moxley is still one of AEW's biggest stars, and there's been no credible indication that he's involved in SummerSlam. But the reason fans keep talking about him is easy to understand. The Shield was never just Roman versus Seth. It was always three brothers. Even without mentioning Moxley's name, WWE has filled these promos with subtle callbacks to betrayals, loyalty, and unfinished business. His absence has become part of the story, and that's exactly why the speculation refuses to disappear. Then came the July 6th episode of Raw. Seth mocked Roman again, joking that Roman needs a bigger paycheck just to show up on Monday nights. It sounded like a simple insult, but fans immediately began searching for deeper meaning, convinced every exchange between these two carries another hidden layer. That's what makes this rivalry different. Every promo pushes the story forward. Every conversation adds another psychological battle before they ever step into the ring. And that appears to be Triple H's real objective. Roman has already proven he can dominate almost anyone physically. Now, creative is forcing him to overcome something much harder: his own past. Because Seth Rollins isn't just another challenger, he's the one man who knows exactly how to get inside Roman's head. That's why SummerSlam could redefine Roman's entire legacy. If Roman wins, he finally buries the last ghost of the Shield and removes the biggest question mark hanging over his career. But if Seth wins again, Roman's greatest accomplishment won't be his championship reign. It'll be the fact that despite conquering almost everyone else, he still couldn't conquer the one opponent who has always understood him better than anyone else. And that's why this isn't just another SummerSlam main event. It's Roman Reigns facing the one battle he's never truly been able to win.